I believe that he will back off when faced with the opposition among business, among his own Republicans, and when he sees what a dumb movie is made.
Wrong!
I have to be honest. I wasn't sure about Trump's tariffs, but he proved a lot of people wrong with a big win this weekend. The U.S. State Department said that the two sides agreed to more robust efforts by Mexico to block asylum seekers from reaching the U.S., including stepped-up patrol of the borders and a quicker return to Mexico of asylum seekers who reached the United States. Now, you wouldn't know this was a win if you're listening to the Democrats or buying some of the spin coming from the mainstream media. The narratives range from claims the deal is already reached. Of course, this ignores the difference between committing to, agreeing to, and enforcing an agreement, to giving Maxine Waters credit for predicting that Trump would cave.
You serious?
I guess to Mad Maxine getting what you want is caving. I mean, that says so much about her all on its own, doesn't it? And of course, dear leader Nancy Pelosi had to get her 2 cents in by chiding Trump for achieving what Trump wanted. I kid you not. President Trump undermined America's preeminent leadership role in the world by recklessly threatening to impose tariffs on our close friend and neighbor to the south, Pelosi told reporters. Threats and temper tantrums are no way to negotiate foreign policy. Putting aside the silly temper tantrum narrative she wants to catch on, threats are absolutely a way to go about negotiating, and they absolutely worked.
That was actually the Mexican ambassador calling the steps that Mexico agreed to unprecedented.
There's the additional border enforcement and help in breaking up trafficking networks. The U.S. got almost everything it wanted from Mexico.
I can't believe that just fucking happened.
I know, it's so obvious CNN had to admit it. But again, when losing is winning to you, there's no way you could comprehend what Trump is doing. But it's more cynical than that. She knows exactly what she's doing. The Democrats and their allies in the media have been running this same old dog and pony show every time Trump achieves something. Don't take my word on it. Take Matthew Iglesias's. Nobody likes to give themselves credit for this kind of messaging success, but progressive groups did a really good job of convincing people that Trump raised their taxes when the facts say a clear majority got a tax cut. In response to a tweet, just 17% of Americans think their taxes were cut. Matthew Iglesias admits that, well, that's because they were lied to.
Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
It's all part of an ongoing pattern of lying about everything Trump does to, well, obviously manipulate their ever-shrinking audience of normies who actually believe what they're watching. It won't matter, though. This is a clear and swift victory for Trump. It took a weekend for things to move. No matter what negotiations looked like before the threats, they came to a quick end once the threats were made. Everyone sees that for what it is. Keep lying, Democrats. And your allies in the media can keep trying desperately to craft the narrative. You destroy yourself a little bit every time you let your obvious deceit show. We are the Republic's walls. Come and take it.